Would you guys like to see what Art says Maggie looks like? Because I understand there's limitations in the game, but now I got myself a little Maggie. I know they don't look that similar, but I'm sort of restricted in terms of what Red Dead lets me do. They don't have a hairstyle like this, but I tried to get the shirt and the fact that she's actually a young lady, but all of Rockstar's female models look busted as hell. I can't help. So I understand that, like, in the... Hold on, I'm speech jamming myself because I was monitoring my microphone before. I understand that in the game she kind of looks haggard and she looks like the old man from Westworld, but this is what I would have Maggie be like if I could. Hey, Butterfly Reese's, how's it going? I'm gonna turn off the music and put that away because that is starting soon nonsense and not Maggie nonsense. Now, obviously, I have just logged in. Hands up, Officer McGee. Officer McGee? Oh, like what's it called? Thank you for the raid, Land and Pixel. Thank you for 52 months. Yeah, like Tits McGee. Yeah, of course. That's I knew that's how you would interpret the Maggie PNG tuber. Of course, I knew that's how you'd find it. But yeah, I'm super excited about this one because a lot of the I was putting this together and I was obviously talking to Lan about it because he's got one too. Lan did the art for Miss Maggie here. But I've been talking a lot more about, like, I was setting it up. I like that it lights up when I talk and it does, like, it's a little more interactive for the stream. I'm still working on it, so if it gets kind of glitchy, please let me know. Because it's not that fancy, but it has still been glitching quite a bit. Where, like, if I'm too quiet, she flickers. Weird take. She looks very proportional. She looks like me if I worked out. No. But it's actually really relaxing sometimes to not worry about it. Now, my camera is off right now. My webcam's not on, my lights are not on, but I do actually have a system in place where if my camera were on, I could switch it. Why did she not go away? She's supposed to go away. Oh, I messed up my multi-action. Anyway, I have I have a thing where if, like, on a button on my stream deck where Maggie will disappear and the webcam will come in. So on days where I'm using my camera, I won't just be Maggie. Landed it. Is it Kino? Kino? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I suck. Lan is responsible for the Maggie art. But yeah, this is a nice, refreshing bit for me of, like, ooh, okay, like, I can play, it's Kino. Okay, that's how I read it at first, but I didn't want to get it wrong. Escessian understands how much it sucks when people get your name wrong. More than most, I would say. But, like, if Rockstar had, like, a flowing women's hair that wasn't, like, super glitchy, it's not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. Like, you see it, right? It makes sense. Like, the vibes are there. It's definitely like a perfect idealized version of what she looks like, but I think the vibes are there. Rockstar makes busted women. Oh my god, it's so bad. Red Dead, or at least Red Dead, like Red M, has been better in my experience than, like, my GTA Online character. Just straight up looks like I don't know. Like, it's not even that they don't look like women. It's that they don't look human. If that makes any sense. We did the best we could. Yeah, like, with the makeup, actually, here, let me fix my zoom in. Like, side by side, it's not the worst. The makeup tools help in Red M, that I can have makeup on my character. But, like, waist's too small to be real. Yeah, true. Yeah, it is a video game woman, Pixel. It's a woman model that happened in a video game, and therefore the proportions are very wrong. I think Maggie in-game's proportions are far more realistic, and by that I mean, like, they're just kind of normal, right? Like, she's built like she lives in the wilderness. But anyway, this is the Maggie model. So we're gonna go through county tonight. I've got some actual work for Maggie to do, which I'm pretty excited about. Would love to get my gun belt together, except I don't have a pistol that sits on my gun belt anymore because my ass got robbed last stream. And it's all the more annoying because I don't have the jacket on because I'm trying to make sure she matches. The art had hips, probably too much hips. Yeah, true. I wonder, by who? Have you seen that clip, Reese's? It's so good. If someone could go grab one of the clips of me getting robbed, it's so bad. I wonder who showed up to rob me for no particular reason. I think I'm sure somebody can grab it. It should be like literally one of my couple of clips from Tuesday night stream. There we go. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah. It's a lot. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness. I need to clip that up into like a little compilation. That was good. Guess ED Frog here. What? Hi, Ray. How's it going? What? Maggie's hot and doesn't look like a Rockstar Games woman character? Now you get why Volk pushes her in the mud all the time. Please don't be Murder Kitty. Hold on. Now I actually have to have my repeaters out. Repeaters, by which I mean I've picked up like 7 of them for no reason. Talk about unrealistic wastes. Did y'all see how that worked? She went to spin around to get her stuff. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Can I get some watch commands, please? Ah! Murder Kitty! No! Shit! Shit! No! 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 Murder Kitty, please, no! 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 Oh, that was after the robbery. So, a certain someone. I was like, my skull. What's the Teen Girl Squad? Ow! My most of me! You can watch commands for Ray and for Lan and for who else is here that streams? GG. Oh, I don't let the Murder Kitty get me. I'm a Puma Pants and Flame. Thank you. Flame had me redeem my frickin' stand up during my starting soon screen, and I promised them that I would do it instead. When I started, and now I've just been standing and I haven't sat down. Because honestly, I'm pretty comfortable. Alright. Time to take this absolutely horrifying looking cougar to the butcher. I guess I'm gonna do that first. You have your own Discord? Yes, if you do !point Discord in the chat, it should link you to it, and if it doesn't, please let me know. That is my little home to hang out in and post pictures of your cute pets and post memes. Yeah, of course, no worries, thank you. I appreciate you joining. That is one of the only places I actually ping when I'm live. And even then I'm working on, changing that out for like the going live notification versus just everybody in my Discord, because I think that's probably kind of annoying sometimes. But yeah, so a certain character played by a certain other caster in this chat came and robbed me in his most Kermity voice, and Maggie did not like it. And Maggie was unhappy. And he went, "Do not mistake my kindness for weakness," in his most Kermit voice. And now he's been saying that all week to me. Relax, horsey. Didn't come and rob you. You walked into the town. The character is already in. Yeah, but your character still made the choice to rob me. Just saying. Right. Let's sell the cougar body. You betcha, eh? 100%. That's what I should do for a character. My most offensive Canadian imitation. Oh, sorry. There is one absolute crime against humanity that has happened on the server that it makes this game literally unplayable. And that is that this is no longer called Cooper's Butcher. I believe Flame's already working on fixing it, but it changed and I cried a little. Not really. This was called Cooper's Butcher because there was one of the dogs that looked like Cooper because it hung out here. So it'll go back. I'm leaving again. Why are you leaving? Oh, because of Cooper's Butcher? Yeah, fair. Fair play, fair play. Deal, good deal. Sorry, I've sat back down. I've gone way over the timer for that. Offensive Aussie. I don't think I can do an Australian accent. I feel like it would just actually be only offensive to Tony. You know? Big no. What was that? Oh, that makes me think of a friggin' whatever it's called, mermaid movie. No, clear. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get involved in that. I can't do it. Okay, let me sell all this stuff. So, Maggie has a very important job. And that is, actually, that's only true in Maggie's head. I think everybody else thinks Maggie's job is stupid. First of all, we need to see if we can't brush this sweet boy and get some of this blood off of him. Okay, that didn't help at all. Cool, 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 cool. Tony, you could come be an HR9 offense. Long Island accent. My family would kill me. Come on, in the water. Big puppy. Thanks, Skespot. Why are you doing that? Okay. Sorry, I needed to give my horse a bath. But what was I gonna say? Maggie's job is that she works for the government. What a well-trained little boy. And she's in charge of things like, what I sort of broadly call paperwork. So like licenses for businesses and, like the newspaper and be in the welcoming committee and such. It is what I call in-character community management. So she needs to check on all the businesses and make sure that they're good. So we're taking a little tour of county today. And I think that's what we're gonna go do, is just look at what's there. I actually have to open something in my browser because I need to keep track. I actually need to keep track of it out of character. But for the moment, I think I'm gonna just kind of trot about. So, drop bear in the sheets. Jesus Christ. Wild. We'll hitch our horse up and we'll check the streets of the far superior town in Calico County that is Blackwater. What? Okay, there's pharmacy here. This is not a business. I just want to check it out. I love this. This doctor's office is so cool. Isn't this so sweet? This is such a beautiful doctor's office. That's not a business she needs to monitor, but just generally, it was fun. Blackwater tobacconist. Very minimalist, yes. SM Neely's Groceries. So one of the things that has changed back recently is that all of the stores will have all the general stores will have sort of a government stocked store and then a player stocked store. So the government one quite literally just has the basics of what you need if you're a starting out player. Some food, some water, a canteen, a dog whistle. If you want stuff like the camp flags and whatever, that's what you can do. But then here is where I would prefer to shop, which is what's being stocked by players. So whether that's something that they're crafting or they're like just buying and stocking, that's all its own thing. So I'm going to start a new notebook page and I'm going to say Blackwater General Store is stocked. Oh, you know what? We're going to do something even more special. Ah! Oh no! Are you kidding me? Okay, never mind, we're good. Here we go. Maggie's taking her very important notes. Blackwater, the general store is stocked. We did not get a chance. I'm actually writing on my iPad. We're getting my immersion is so good right now. A chance to see the owner. Blackwater Mercantile. And what I'm really doing is making this exceptionally hard for myself later when I have to put this into a spreadsheet. But you know what? My immersion. What? Girl, why are you writing so fast? Nope. There we go. Check the mercantile. That works just fine. Cross it and write on the PC notepad. No! I'm writing with a pen on my iPad because I believe in full roleplay immersion. It's a goon. No. Wrong. This is the Blackwater Saloon, which again is better than the Valentine Saloon. Everything about Blackwater is better. That's Maggie's next mission. She's gonna make a marketing campaign for Blackwater because she's lonely and no one hangs out with her. The saloon is, let's take a note here for the saloon. It is called Abby's Place. And when we open it, it is indeed docked. And we will take a look. It looks like we have tea, tobacco, pizza, more pizza, chicken gumbo, chips, spaghetti and meatballs, and big game chops, as well as berry water, raspberry ale, coffee, and tobacco. Are they allowed to sell tobacco? I don't know. Blackwater doesn't get listen. I know. I know. All right. We've taken our notes on here, but let me just tell you some things about the Blackwater Saloon. What city would I make a new population center? So what makes the most sense as a population center truly is Saint Denis, but like that's boring and predictable. I would love to see like a pretty good split of like Blackwater, Saint Denis, and then see things like Rhodes and Ansburg actually take on industries. That would be my preferred. Look at all this seating up here. You could have so many conversations. And there's plants and there's lots of natural light. Valentine is quaking. Valentine's never seen anything like this. It's got one of them telephones. We have a telephone. Telephone? Telegram? I don't know. Strawberry would be really nice. I love Strawberry. I think Strawberry is such a beautiful town. Look, come on. Valentine couldn't even. Look at this. This is a phone. This is a telephone. I have never seen such a fancy thing in my life. I agree, Lost. I would love it, and I think we'll get back there, is to see population actually spread out. There's a blackjack table. I don't want to play blackjack. But there's so many little, like, this looks like a TGI goddamn Fridays up here. Look at this. There's all this flair on the walls. Valentine could never. Valentine could never. It's too muddy and dirty. Howdy, O'Driscoll. How's it going? How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm ranting about which cities are better. I love staying in Saint Denis, but no one ever goes that way. Hi, Beast. Blackwater's just as muddy and dirty. Lost, we have a street. There's a street. Hey, Honeyglow. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Look, how is this the same as Valentine? Clippy cloppy, mofo. Clippy cloppy. Saint Denis. God damn it. I like Saint Denis from a, like, obviously, especially in Calico County, like, we have the casino. We have, like, all of these other fun activities to do. And, like, I love having Maggie canonically live here because the courthouse behind us, like, this is something that, was added in that is custom to, not specifically custom to Calico County. Of course, you could purchase this for any server, but I also know that Flame has done a lot of work zhuzhing it up outside. First of all, Maggie looks a little bit like a war general based on the entrance, but we've got this, like, very thin. Okay, well, that's interesting considering your name. But hello, welcome on in. Like, we've got a whole courthouse in here. Are you gentrifying the Wild West? You know it. Maggie is in charge. She is the government. Maggie is the government, Karthik. This is her office. And she's banning the town that doesn't have a fucking street. This one has a street and a telephone, and everyone should live here instead. And everyone hangs out in boring old Valentine, where it's just a street full of mud. Maggie is the government. What? This is her. Anyway, this is her office. It's very pretty. Driving up prices. You're gonna make Rufus dance on a paved street. No, Rufus can still dance in the mud. We have 2 dirt roads in Blackwater. It's fine. Why does... Oh yeah, how many stars are on the flag? That's a good question, Lost. We have a telephone. I can't... Oh, it's waving. I can't count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like rows of 8 and 9. What year is... So Red Dead is not quite set in exactly the same year that we set Calico County in, because Calico County is supposed to be 1889, but I think Red Dead kind of bounces around timeline-wise. It's definitely not the 50 flag Stars and Stripes. 1899 for Red Dead, yeah. That's what I thought. Also, as an avid Back to the Future fan, this clock tower really gives just, like, the good vibes. You know what I mean? It's just, it gives me good vibes. Maybe that's why I like Red Dead so much. Because my weird special interest movie as a kid was Back to the Future. Good vibes until it gets hit by lightning. No, you get me, you get me. Maybe that's why I enjoy Red Dead. Damn it. I think we just cracked the code on my weird preferences. 3 rows of 9 and 3 rows of 8, yes. Must have been a really annoying time to be alive when they were adding stars to the flags. Which one do I have to use now? I'm stunned. I know. I was such a Back to the Future nerd. I love Back to the Future. There was a point in my adolescence where it was like the only movie I would watch. Not gonna lie to you. Doubted, thank you so much. Hi, how are you? I recognize your name from Discord. Hello, welcome. The game is fun until you... What? That doesn't happen in Red Dead, O'Driscoll. That does not happen. Is that the sequel or the threequel? Well, I think I'm specifically referencing the threequel. I think the threequel is Cowboy Times, right? Yeah. Maybe not. Wait, I don't know. Oh shit, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's third. Because then the train becomes the... It's like the train has to reach 88 miles an hour. I have a new idea. We're taking the train today is what we're doing. I don't remember how we get the movies to work, but Maggie wants to watch Barbie. Hold on, I'm gonna do something that nobody saw. Nobody sees this. Nobody sees, because I think this, I don't remember if this is how we get the movies to work. If I have to be in here. Barbenheimer. Second is the, that's right, second is the 2020s. Yeah, she's screening Barbenheimer at both at the same time. Thought it was a command. I don't know. I've decided that I'm putting myself up here. Important question. Can I go down these stairs up until the wall? Yep. Okay, so we're just going to beep boop boop boop. Shh, I didn't do that. We didn't sneak into the movie theater. Flame, what is the command? I want to watch the Barbie movie. Me. Maggie has a really important job on stream tonight. Also me. Maggie's gonna watch movies. Yeah, how interesting. That's right, because it was, wasn't it, wait, was it 2020s or 2015, Karthik? Because I remember hitting a point where people were like, where's my hoverboard? And I thought it was 2015. I'm sorry, she wants to watch Barbie and only Barbie. Only Barbie. Which was, I understand. Why are the influencer rules about scabbing so sincere? I want to talk about the Pink movie. I'm not an influencer, right? No one in this chat considers me an influencer. Just to be 100% clear, everybody say no right now. Everybody say no right this frickin' second. Because I want to talk about how good the Barbie movie was. No, Karthik, fuck! You can't do that. If I say that, then I'm scabbing. Then you can't join SAG. Pixel, I love you so much for how much you believe in me. I do not see a universe in which I grow enough to need a SAG card. Right? Yeah, auto-lacing Back to the Future shoes. They make them, though. They actually made those shoes, and they scare the shit out of me. You can use SAG contract for brand. Fuck. Anyway, you've all said no. I'm not an influencer, and I don't control anything. Oh, thank you, Flame. Okay, I'm not gonna type it in on stream. That's admin abuse. That's very admin abusey, and I don't want to do that. But we'll do like we'll do a clip of it later when we're not live. Who was in here? Is that me? It's me hitting the door. This game makes me so jumpy, especially since Maggie got robbed last stream. Isn't one of the films really racist? Yes, we had to go and take out, if you remember when we were planning the 2.0 launch, Sophie had to watch all of them, like all the in-game films, and then I think we were trying to take out one that was like exceptionally racist. The cool thing is though, what is this? What is happening? Oh, did Flame do the movie? Where is this coming from? What is happening? Flame, what did you do? Did I just hallucinate that? Are we okay? What? Did Flame just do the movie and I missed it? Yeah, okay, the whooping and the cheers. I got scared. Okay. She's on the skooma. We all heard it. Great. It's not just me. I thought it was like maybe a bug or something. But then I thought maybe Flame started a movie. Not me describing, like thinking about like if I make a little black box and I cover up the chat for a moment, can I type it in? No, it's okay. I distinctly remember Sophie had...
Man, she is one hot lady.
Who's doing this? Why is the game complimenting? And who is it complimenting? I just want to watch the motion pictures. You're getting catcalled in a video game. I don't like the immersion anymore. Ghosts think you're a hottie. I don't like Red Dead anymore. It's just as bad as regular society. No, okay, what I was gonna say was, what I think is really cool about we had to take out the one film from the movies. And I keep in mind, I didn't play the Red Dead story through. There's at least no, like, automated stuff about people being racist in this game. Like, when we go up to the reservation, they say, like, please respect our culture. Right? Like, there's no, like, NPCs, like, dropping the N-word or anything. Which I think is really important, one, for ESRB ratings, and two, for not normalizing it. I really like the way a lot of roleplay spaces, sir, including Calico, obviously, does the, like, yes, we're role-playing from this time zone, but in this version of reality, right, in this world that we live in Calico County, those things don't exist. And I forget what the exact wording is, and I know in our case it's pretty directly ripped from other roleplay spaces, but it's like, we live in a world where the Civil War was not a thing, and at least that's not, you know, that wasn't the concept of what we fought for, and yes, we're in the South, but that doesn't mean you get to be historically in the South, right? Like, I think that's been really important in keeping roleplay Redem spaces pretty good. We've definitely had our share of folks we've had to remove from Calico County and other spaces because they thought it was cool to roleplay something that should not have been. How else do I offend people? Tony, with your general personality, my love. It's okay, though. Alright, so stables. You could use your breath like Volk does. I'm sorry, Tony. That came out a lot meaner than I meant it. I'm so sorry. With your delightful lack of tact, my friend. Oh my gosh. Stables is called Lakeside Stables. I mean, it's the 1800s, and I don't think anybody has toothbrushes. I think everybody's breath smells like hot garbage. Not stocked. No person. I think everybody's breath smelled bad in 1889. That's why the teeth options that Rockstar gives are like, there is a singular option that has all of their teeth, and all the rest of them are like, no, you don't get Invisalign options. Like, that doesn't exist here. And they use corn. Yeah. Oh my god, you're so right. I don't want to think that's too real. Our realism is getting too real. You're lying through your tooth. Oh my god, stop. For those of you who do play on Calico, if you haven't made a new character in a while, teeth are now part of the creation options. Alright. Beckwood Smithy. Let's Care Joe's Mac, yeah. Remember Mac? There's some skins, a razor, nails, one pickaxe, which I actually might have to buy. Dentist coming soon. Saint Dentist. Oh god. Of course. Of course you're all excited about calling Saint Denis Saint Dentist. Yeah, probably. Maybe not quite as cursed, but probably. I actually need a pickaxe, I think. I don't have a pickaxe, do I? No, but I have 9 billion repeaters. Okay, I might have to buy that pickaxe. No, I'll leave it for someone who needs it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Okay, there's only one other business in here. You need a root canal. Go get the mule. Oh God. Where can we buy horse brushes? Is that at the stable? Yes. Wait, honey, I have a very important follow-up question. Are you playing on Calico? I'm blushing. Yes, you should be able to buy them from stable stores. Some of them are not quite stocked. Part of the thing that Maggie is doing as her government job is she's checking in on all the businesses to make sure that they're stocked so that we can check in with any owners that might need to stock their businesses. But yes, you would get a horse brush at the stables. Only thing I like is wild animal hunting. It is very fun. It is very fun. All right, let's see what the carpenter's up to. Is it here? It's in front of the logs, I think. Come on. Is it in the barn? I don't remember. Don't remember. Oh, I'm so... Why is this... Why am I goofing? Government wood shop has nothing. Cool. Not on Calico. You used to control... Oh, so I'm not sure with the online. I believe it is at stable stores on online yet. But that's so exciting. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm glad you're enjoying it, honey. I wasn't trying to pressure you. I was just curious. Because it is a different answer in like regular online. Carpenter. Nothing. They will say I haven't been this far west in years. Been running for 4 minutes. Yeah. Is this because it was reclaimed? Flame's probably gonna answer this for me. But yes, this is the wood shop. And that thing never wants to load. Okay. All right, so real quick. Gotta write up our notes. So our carpenter, I don't know what just dropped on the floor at my desk. Oh, what's my pin? So our carpenter has government takeover already with nothing in the shop. I think that covers it for all of our Blackwater businesses. I believe that does what we need. I don't like how many. I do not like how many of the doggy wolves I'm hearing. That is upsetty spaghetti. All right, where's my horse? There's my good boy. Okay. Now I would like y'all to decide what city we go to next. Do we go down south through the wilderness where there is very unlikely to be anybody? Do we go up towards Valentine? Maybe there's some adventures we can get into. Tumbleweed. Lost hates me. Is that a skunk? Ugh. Ugh. My aim sucks. Got it. Got it. Me and my skunk. Can you imagine if skunks poisoned the same way that snakes did? I was just naming it. No, that's fine. Tumbleweed is literally the furthest away that we could go. Poor skunk. I think it'd be really funny because you can get bitten by snakes in Red M and you need snake poison or snake venom. It would be hilarious if skunks did the same thing. Damn girl. Are you the Barbie movie because a lot of men are really upset you're not made inherently to please them? I mean, honestly, it makes, like, I saw a really great conversation with a couple people where it was like, hey, the Barbie movie's written differently on purpose, and it's probably going to make you uncomfortable. And like, boy howdy, that's the point. And I really liked it. Cool. $1.50. That was not worth $1.50. That was worth $1.50 to my other character who has not yet done things. All right. What businesses do we have out there? Because if there's no player businesses, I'm not going to go out. Wintergreen's Wranglin' Warehouse, Gunsmith Weapons Shop, Tumbleweed Butcher, Barbershop Clothing Store, Telegram. I think it's just the stable, which I'm fairly certain has not been active enough that I can be sure that it's not running. Actually, let me check the licenses because we have a document of who has what. Info. Where did it go? Realtor, businesses. That's what I need. Because I don't think there's anything. Strawberry has a couple. Let's go check out Strawberry because it's nighttime. And there's nothing I love more than Strawberry at night. I think that's the wave. Let's go to Strawberry. We'll do that. God, cinematic camera's so good. Fair play, Blue. Fair play. You got me. You know what's gonna happen, and by the time I get there, it's gonna be morning, right? Like, I know my luck. And that's gonna be the truth. So help me, if Maggie meets this guy in Strawberry again, I'm gonna lose it. So help me. Kermit. Oh, his name wasn't Kermit. I didn't figure out what his name was. I did not figure out what his name was. Boy, would I like to know. Yes, the Kermit voiced man who robbed Maggie. Give me all your money. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness. So funny. I'm still so mad about that. The guy with the picture show voice. Yeah. He sounded like a frog in one of them picture shows. I want to be clear because we had a conversation about it, like off stream, out of character, with a couple folks on the server. Maggie using that to like identify the voice. We can't use voices in actual law work. Mr. Cotton, thank you very much for the follow. I just want to be super abundantly clear. Like, that was more for fun storytelling, but for example, if someone else had like a dope-ass Kermit impression and then tried to meet my character, she wouldn't be allowed to assume that it's the same person. That's not how we do things. But given the fact that it was such a unique voice, it was a part of the story. We don't use voices to identify because some people, like, it's actually something I've heard a lot of people talk about, both in my stream and in Lands, is like, oh, I'd be scared to roleplay because I'm not a voice actor and I can't create all these different things. And it's like, nobody says you have to. On no planet do you have to, like, be that intense. All right, Strawberry Blacksmith. Let's see. Was here? Here? McGee's Metals. Okay. Strawberry. Let's see, we've got pistol handle, Okay, so we've got gun parts and a razor. Alrighty. Now we gotta check our stable store, which I think is over at this barrel. This is actually the set that Maggie set up. And there is nothing. Okay. That's that. This area is always so memorable to me because super early on when I had first joined Calico, I did a fight night here, and this was the ring. This riding arena was the ring for fight night. And Maggie got in one fight and she lost horribly.
Good morning.
What did I say? We were gonna get strawberry and it was gonna be morning. It's okay, we'll stay here long enough that it lasts. Okay. Each of these, that's the doctor's office. I don't have to go in there. We'll get rid of that. Go see about the carpenter. Is my interaction menu. I don't want to do that. Also don't want to do that. Nope. Maggie, on no planet was that what I was trying to do. Thank you. This is crafting, so maybe it's outside. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll go out the other door. Goofy. Here we go. Carpenter. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. We've got lots of items for camps. Okay, that's very exciting. Got a lot of items that you could place down. Dream catchers, that's fun. My basics. Get your dream catchers from Urban Outfitters hung up in your room. Why is this man fishing in the middle of town? What are you doing? Morning. Alrighty. I love the way Strawberry looks because it's so creatively built into the hill. Strawberry is just unique like that. Oh, I know Gertie hasn't been around. Only butter. Okay. Okay. And we'll see how that goes. We've got a little more check on. If I zoom in really hard, what else is there here? Parties is where I am. Clothing, barbershop, wardrobe, change room, notice board. I think it's just the gunsmith then here. And then I'm gonna ride into Valentine and call this all in a day's work for Maggie because she needs some adventure. She needs some solid adventure in her life. Ice traders. She needs them ghost, I know. Strawberry gunsmith. Why is the customization desk that close to the menu? Uh-oh. Strawberry gunsmith, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let's take a little jaunt. Valentine. Oh, I do that all the time. Blue. I do that all the time. It's really bad. Relax, dude. Why are you screaming at me? Okay. Ooh, what house is here? It's not there. I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna see what house this is. I'm finding... Oh my god, snake. It's a snake. You're so much bigger than a snake. Oh, this is cute. Relax. Relax. Also, can I just tell a little Calico County funny to y'all? This is the funniest interaction ever. Why is this so comically large? I need you to pay attention to Maggie right now. Why is this steak with baked potato so absolutely comically large? It kills me. It kills me every time. Why is it so big? On what planet is there something in the game that needs to be that big? It's so good. It's so funny. There's so many houses. I don't think I realized how many houses there were. It looks like you're eating a bike seat made out of meat. You're not wrong. Watch as the horse struggles. This is the opposite of Skyrim horse physics. He doesn't know how to get down the hill. It's the opposite of Skyrim horse physics. I think this is the Wolf Woods as well, so we'll ride around. Ready for it in case it happens. I don't need to go that fast, I don't think. It really does, Pixel. It's actually hysterical. Vroom, yeah. Vroom, vroom. Off we go. But Miss Maggie's doing her thing. I think breaking it up from what she's doing right now into seeing a couple of people will be helpful. But also, I think this is the beginning of her campaign to make Blackwater more popular because she gets so lonely. More time walking than you did riding your horse. Did you really? Did you walk places? While hunting. Oh, okay, okay. So like in between finding animals, not like, oh, I walked from Strawberry to Valentine because I didn't feel like riding my horse. Even I have a limit for like what the immersion threshold is there. Yeah, but like, oh my god, Ray. Ray, why? I was doing some testing stuff for Flame earlier and I asked them like, hey, I have to, because we're working on some stuff for new players to help make things a little easier. And I said, I was like, hey, if I make a new character to like cover this stuff, do you think it's gonna get stuck in the database and be able to be like in the Telegram list after I delete it? And they said, no, like, it'll be fine. And I was like, good, because I was gonna name my test character Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. And I think they did not appreciate my lack of seriousness. Because imagine you're like a new player, you're scrolling the Telegram list, and it's like Maggie Glass, Andrus Vogt, Rufus Mercer, PB Poo Poo Man. All the times people like, oh, we're really into serious RP. Yeah? Who the fuck's the PB Poo Poo Man? We're like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Run Valentine has Fort Wallace down the oil area. Oh, cool. That's a great loop. I usually hunt more in like out by Blackwater because that's where I know the good bisons are. But I like it. That's very cool. Why is my horsey so upset? I definitely ran into your character in the Blackwater loop. Hey Fox, how's it going? How are you? How's life? Day one hunting bison until I had $1,000. Uh-huh. I still do that. Still do that. She walks out of her house. Actually, I haven't done that today. Except it's not as much fun, Ray, because I used to do it with a bow and arrow, and now I have a Carcano. So I just one-shot all of the buffaloes. Who is this way? That looks like Mel and Patrick. I don't know who that guy is. Where the hell's my buddy? Bulk's not standing on the porch like a hooligan? What universe are we in? Where's Maggie's hat? She doesn't really wear one. She has one. But I honestly don't wear it with her very much. I liked her other outfit's hat better. But I think this is more a good formal ranger look. And by accident I mean land setting a precedent, all the rangers end up wearing like gray suiting pieces. But we're going casual today. The only thing that sucks is when you change the jacket state, you also change your shirt. Oh no, Callie.
Ma'am.
Hey there, how are you?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Everything okay?
Oh yeah, it seems like the county's in need of a lot of things, so I'm gonna go out with a pickaxe and an axe and go get some trees and some ore for folk. Get their businesses up and running.
All right. Well, that's actually I'm on the other side of working on that.
Well, join forces and maybe we can get this thing kickstarted.
Absolutely. I've been going around to all the business. I did Strawberry and I did Blackwater already to check in on licensing and who's actually keeping up to date with the details of their license. So, hey Mac, how's it going?
Looking out there?
It's going okay. Mac, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. It's going all right. I'm finding a lot of places that are stocked, but we haven't seen the proprietor in a long time.
They're walking up. I'm gonna go get my horse.
All right.
But yeah, I figure maybe, you know, businesses need some wood, some ore, some this, some that, and I'm gonna go put it in the market and see if we can't jumpstart things.
I don't know if it's me or you, but I think somebody needs to clear their voice box because I'm hearing some. You sound very crackly. I'm gonna do mine real quick, but just figured you might want to do yours as well. Let me get real quick clear my voice box, so to speak, as in go to voice chat, turn it off, wait a second, turn it back on.
She's clearing her throat right now.
Oh, understandable.
Do I sound okay to you?
You sound a little like somebody's kind of chopping at your voice box when you speak.
Yeah.
Any better now?
Say something else.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah, now you're just a little crackly and not so much getting chopped in the throat.
All right, I don't know.
I love the way Mel puts stuff. Yeah, it's alright. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was clearing my throat for a second. How are you?
Oh, well, I saw you ride by. I guess I wasn't loud enough when I said, "Hey, Maggie."
Oh, I'm very sorry. No, I didn't hear you. Hello.
Yeah, I figured. It's not like you to just ride past and not say nothing.
No, just a vault.
And I'm not him, as you can see.
You are not. How's your day going?
Going good so far. We just woke up a few, what do you say, babe, 15 minutes ago or so?
Give or take.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, so I went and checked my telegrams first, because, you know, sometimes I get them, not often. And then we headed this way.
Oh, alright.
See if there's anything of note or interesting going on.
Nothing in my book. I'm just doing my sort of paperwork rounds, checking everything in different towns. So, quick stop here. Actually, I need to check my telegrams as well, but quick stop in Valentine and I'm on my way.
There you go. How's things down in Blackwater?
Beautiful as always.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Are they still working on that new city hall down there?
So the city hall's open. There's my office in the courthouse, and then there's the courtroom itself. Thankfully, not much going on in there right now.
Okay.
But there's a bunch coming in. There's sort of the normal stuff. The saloon down there's got this beautiful blackjack table, so if you ever want to save yourself a trip to the casino, you can play there. And
I haven't been down there in quite a bit. I heard last I was down there, I bought a most delicious pizza from the saloon.
there's pizzas in the saloon. It's quite an interesting offering. Yes, there's blackjack
The mushroom
bucks.
one is quite delicious, I must say.
Is it? I hadn't tried that one.
Now be careful, because one of them will make you see things, and one of them is just delicious. Sir, can I help you?
You mentioned pizza, so he's probably intrigued.
Yeah, he's excited about the pizza. Hit me. Exactly. Are you saying that there's two types of mushroom pizza, or just that the mushroom might be the wrong kind of mushrooms?
There's 2 types of mushroom pizza.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
One will make you see
takeout?
colors, and the other one
Drugs.
is just plain delicious. Well, I mean, the one that makes you see colors is pretty tasty, too.
Mel, I have a question. Can you not normally see colors?
No, I mean, it's
Like
extra
crazy colors.
yeah, crazy colors. Oh, no,
Mel's
I gotta-
colorblind canonically now. All right. Well, I'll be careful about my mushroom pizzas then.
Yeah, make sure it's mushroom and not shroom. I think that's how you tell the two apart.
Ah, that's the difference. I understand.
Yes. Unless
Alright.
you're really looking for some fun colors to stare at for a bit. In which
Maybe.
Confused. What is extra colors?
I'm not really
Don't
sure.
worry about it, Bill.
Maybe you try some shroom pizza.
I'm gonna go try that pizza, I guess.
All right, y'all have fun. Bro, free drugs? Well, you have to pay for the pizza. But free drugs come on your pizza. So that's cool. Why is Volk being sullen and sad? And why is this local... Come on, man. There we go. Let's kick him over there. Bro, free drugs take me to Calico. Stop, there's not free drugs. All right. I'm check. I know the gunsmith is good here. I know the general store is good here. Saloon. I've checked most of these. The saloon, I think, is doing fine. Hi, Heather. How's it going? Yes, there is. Come in. Wait, what? There's free drugs, so come to Calico. Is that what you're saying? I'm doing Yeti. Oh, actually, can I get a watch command for Fluff Face Yeti, but also for a variant called the Wild Yeti? Because that's actually the channel that Yeti is doing most Calico stuff on. I'm doing a little survey here, Yeti, of the businesses. Thank you. Yeah, that's Fluff Face Yeti's RP specific channel that I was lurking on this morning. Ooh, I have a lot of money. I'm going to deposit $500. I have a lot of money. I didn't remember that I had money. Okay. Delightful. That is fun. You can see a bald man smoking in a bush. Yeah, there was this whole thing with the tea. It got a little out of hand in that it was something that the tea wasn't actually something that we were working with. The admins had worked together to make this fun little like Halloween-y spooky story. And then as is the nature of RP is basically glorified improv. So you're doing a lot of yes and. And unfortunately, too many people yes-anded all over the supernatural storyline, and it just turned into like, oh my god, no one is playing normal cowboys right now. Everyone has to play spooky, scary skeletons. And it got a little overwhelming, not gonna lie. But that is okay. We lived and we learned. I have a spreadsheet. No, that's good. I love that. Okay, blacksmith. We gotta, hold on. We gotta take out our digital notebook. I'm literally, Yeti, I'm quite literally, I have my iPad with the pen open. And I am writing it down in person and then doing the notes block emote. Business review. Blacksmith is stocked. This is Finley. I could show you my sheet, but it would break your head. No, honestly, I'm a huge spreadsheet junkie, so you're probably, like, I would probably be excited about it. That's a blacksmith. Our stable store. Hi, Kogi. Yeah, that's the Discord for Calico County. If you would like to come play with us, that's where we're at. It's a Red M server for some good old Red Dead roleplay. Table has brushes, but not much else. And we haven't seen red in a bit. So we're writing that. I'm literally just writing this down for myself so we can go tack it later. But also it gives Maggie some good stuff to do. Ooh, I'm excited that I can see a message from you. I want to see this later. 0 is red, 5 plus is green. Oh yeah, good. Conditional formatting. Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, Kogi, you'd be more than welcome. Skirt. Pull up. Maggie, my main character, is a ranger, but specifically what that means in her case is that she is like the government paperwork lady. So all the rangers kind of have different jobs, whether that's leading the law, leading medical, leading sort of like the infrastructure of the towns and such. Ooh, lanterns. I do not own a pair of binoculars. I can't carry more weapons. That's not a weapon. I like how I went to type lantern and I typed lanth because I have a singular brain cell. I can't carry more lanterns and binoculars are weapons. Could someone clip that for me? Or I will make a ticket after stream. Maggie's gonna beat someone to death with binoculars. It's more likely than you'd think. It's more likely than you'd think. What sucks is I have a bunch of guns that I want to give away because I keep looting repeaters off of locals. I don't want them.
Hello there.
Hello there. And I don't want to trash them. Yeah, it would not surprise me either. That like someone would make a rule that's like Maggie's not allowed to use her guns and Maggie would beat somebody with a pair of binoculars. I don't want to put them in the trash. I don't want to put them in the barrel because what if somebody could use them? Okay, the saloon is out. The donation barrel. Oop. I'm dropping stuff. It's not a, it is, something about that tells me it's not a donation barrel. I know. But Maggie's still gotta go take her notes. That's, I guess Maggie's tried to buy there a couple times. Gunsmith we don't have to worry about. Maggie knows that's been well stocked because Amos is doing a wonderful job. Valentine trash. Here, take one of my... Why are there fish in the trash can? Thank you, I will hydrate. I have my water. My, like... giant liter water bottle. Seems fishy. What's in here? Ice, fish, a bucket. Didn't mean to call for my horse, but good boy. Good job. Proud of you, buddy. Thanks for pooping. Really appreciate you. Have you been to Saint Denis yet? Not today. Why? What have you done? That's it for... Like, so, Yiddy, like, this is... I went to your store the other day. It's so good. I just... The one that sucks is I got my favorite pistol robbed off of me.
Hello.
And now I don't have one. And it's the... Schofield revolver?
Carrying that.
What did he say?
Well, that's that. Whoa. Feeling brave now, ain't you?
Yeah.
You ready to die?
What the hell was that? This is
Got him.
real bad.
You feeling real brave, aren't you? Shh. Horsey, you're okay. Aww. That makes sense for Bill. Doesn't Bill give out, like, horses and shit, too? Bill seems like a good guy. Where else can I check? I've already checked Strawberry and Blackwater. I guess it's Rhodes and Saint Denis is her next vibe. Because what else is there? There's... Technically, there's like the Emerald Ranch stuff, but I don't think those have been kept up. Go check Rhodes. Take all our notes. Money's cool and shit, but our fee is just fun. Someone that generous is hiding something. Ooh, them's fighting words. Volk, where you be at? How you doing? Good. Volk seemed really uninterested in talking to Maggie today. That's gonna eat away at her for a little bit. Yeah, mood. That's gonna eat away at Maggie for a little bit. Aww. Oh, Yeti. That's so sweet. Yeah, Maggie definitely had her moments. I kind of wish I'd been streaming Calico in some of the aftermath of stuff last year, but my PC was not up to it. I was having issues and I hadn't rebuilt yet, because there was a point, I remember the video, yeah. There was a point where Maggie just slow walked everywhere on Volk's horse, and now she's never gonna tell him this, right? Never, ever, ever. But like, she would just hop into county and like take War for a little exercise and pop him around town and just pat him and tell him he's a good boy, and they'd go see pretty sights in county, and then she'd just go home. And I think she misses War. He was a good boy. War is Volk's horse. Also, Lan, did I hear yesterday that you figured out, or maybe today, that War is a boy? Because you wrote me that War was a boy. In your telegram. But then you said War was girl. So I'm wondering if you figured that out about your horse yet. Yeah, honestly, Bill, there was a bit of that, wasn't there? Who wants to be the richest? And it was so interesting because we had this whole discussion, you were around for it, in like 2.0 and after 2.0, that was just very like economy balance focused. And while yes, originally Calico started as sort of an economy focused server in that some of the original admins were like looking up what realistic prices would have been in 1889. Like, that's not what it's all about. Would I love however much money it is to buy Braithwaite? Absolutely. Am I ever gonna grind that hard in spite of my RP? No. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. But I know I'm gonna have fun with this for now. And Maggie's just gonna have the money she has. Maggie's also still very upset right now because she had a bad day yesterday. Yesterday? Volk said something very mean to her about the caliber of person that she was. That was not true, and it wasn't even about like being a criminal or being a lawman or whatever. It was just like you're unlovable or like, and now she's extremely sad. She's not gonna talk about it because that would be too healthy. That would be too normal. Maggie's not gonna say shit. Kept all my high-end guns at 1,000. I paid more to make them, but hopefully lowering prices of the fall. Yeah, and that's what's so. That's a really refreshing perspective, Yeti, because you know, at one point we had this like war of like gunsmiths and carpenters and all of this, and when they all tied in together, and that's when we instituted the rule that your gang can only own part of the manufacturing pipeline. Right? Like your social group as a player can only own one part of the pipeline. Or maybe it's two, whatever it is. You can't own the whole pipeline. I heard about the agreement not in character. I heard about it. I think you said it in Land's chat yesterday or the other day. About selling different things so people have to go find adventure in other places. And I think it actually makes a lot of sense because so a long time ago, a couple players had a conversation about like someone was saying like something about the XP boosts or the levels in crafting, and it was actually Mitch Pandemonium that made an incredible point, which was basically, who cares what the mechanic of the XP is? Just like create the roleplay around it, right? Like, okay, so you have this like the concept of like master gunsmith, right? Who has the most crafting experience and can make these more detailed things can be master gunsmith, but also there could be someone who has that high of a crafting level who specializes in a different kind of gun. And like, that is a story thing that you don't have to craft everything you have the XP for. And I think that's one of those things that makes for really unique and interesting game choices. I still legendary and he does repeaters. If someone asks Bill for a repeater, I'll send, yeah, exactly. Like, it makes it actually more flavorful because it's like, oh, you know, I'm not really sure. I'm not as expert in those, but you know who is? Right? And now you've like sent a character to another place. And I think that's really nice. Oh, it's been a while since Maggie's been in Rhodes. How pretty. Very dusty. Very pretty. This is because I turned particles higher, isn't it? Oh, I love that. See, Yeti, that's kind of what I mean when, like, yes, it's a game and yes, it has mechanics, but this is supposed to be about story. Right? It's like the RP version of, like, Rule of Cool for D&D is, like, there might not be a mechanic for it or there might not be an XP level for it, but it's just cool, so do it. This are blacksmith, craft weapons. Is it outside? Must be. You know what sucks is some of these I don't remember, but like I was part of setting them up. I just didn't pay attention. No? here we go. Rhodes Forge. Okay, Rhodes. Our blacksmith has gold pans, which I also do not have one of. And other things. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Gold pans and other. I do think it's a little silly that I'm physically writing this down, but I'm having fun with it. It's for the immersion. In the end, you're all working to tell a good story. Even if your character is at odds, the players needs to work together. Exactly. And like, it was this whole long conversation as a player group about like XP versus ability to craft versus this. And it's like, there was a really good point too of like, so are you not comfortable role playing as someone who's learning something? Because it was someone's argument that like, oh, all guns should just immediately be unlocked when you have the profession. And the person's point was like, so and it's like, well, my character is supposed to be a master gunsmith. It's like, sounds like your character isn't yet. Or sounds like your character just needs to give your customers a really long lead time and say, yes, I can have that gun for you in a week. And then you're grinding super hard, you know? Hello. Why are you staring at me? Yeah, no, exactly. This one's gonna be empty, I think. Pretty empty. Some food. Is there still a... Oh, the crafting is over here.
Good day to you.
Hello, can I eat these almonds? I want to eat the almonds. I want to eat the almonds. Why did she put her hand through the bowl? Maggie, you monster. All right, so. Why? I wish there was an easier way to close that. All right, Rhodes. Parlor house. Some food. Leprechaun gold. And that's her binocular swinging hand. Yeah, that's my binocular ass kicking hand. Okay. So I'm taking our notes on the part. Why did he drop his broom and leave? Sir? Sir? Hello? I really love this. But you didn't like that I was running? How's your soup? What's in your soup? Mushrooms? That's very detailed. She's covering it with her hand. Like, don't take my soup. Mushrooms? Oh my god! It's going down while she's eating it. This is so silly. Why is this so realistic? Oh, is it too hot? I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't work here, though. They served a lady... Okay, hold on. We have more notes to make. Alright. We're gonna take the notebook back out. This parlor house appears to be serving too hot of soup. Help the chef learn how to make, not put it out there so hot. Oh, thank you. I will hydrate flame. I appreciate that. Maggie's taking very important notes. She's underlining so hard right now that the soup is too hot. The soup is way too hot. I love this, like, stained glass and stuff. It's so pretty. there's so much of me that my brain is like, serious RP, serious RP, serious RP, but like, I just want to push that guy so bad. I'm sorry. I didn't, he knows I wanted to push him. Oh my god. There's nothing funnier to me, honestly, than like the way that we cause chaos to NPCs. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm a good person. Maggie is a good person, and chaos is for the dev server. Maggie is a good person. And chaos is for the... Well, she's a government official. Like, if she... I do have a Crim character. Not Crim, but just, like, not Maggie character. That absolutely has been, like, punching NPCs to death to get money. When nobody's looking. And I always RP'd out. I do the right thing. Hey, Cass. They have no feelings. Is that ethical in today's world? How long until AI gets so advanced that NPCs actually do have feelings and can tell you about them? All right, the stables have horse stimulant and horse rations. They don't have much, so we'll go stables, rations. Not much. When Ein Robot happens, New Land has at least enough to knock out the first wave. True. True, true, true. I'll be safe. I've made enough friends with robots over my time that I think I'll be safe when the AI takeover happens. I think they'll be like, she was our friend. Okay, what else is here? Did he just say Great Scott? Wait a second. We are in Back to the Future. We are in Back to the Future. Well, you can't rob them for cash. How do I say this nicely?
Hello.
You can't rob them for cash.
Oh, great. What are you playing at?
Oh.
Sweet heavens.
Oh god. Oh god. That dog is apparently cool with what I did. Can I pet the dog? Please? Why can't I pet the dog? Flame, the game's broken. Flame, the game's broken. I can't pet the dog. Flame, please fix Calico. I didn't entirely mean to stab that man. It was very out of character, but I also really wanted to make a point to my chat. Maggie just had a moment. She's alright though, I promise. I swear she's fine. Yeah, you could, as long as you actually played it out. That's fine, but our biggest thing is you can't just, like, beat the shit out of NPCs for no reason. For money, like, that's gaming the mechanic. Okay, there are some guns in the store. For $300. And there's some ammo. So guns. Got some ammo and guns, but corn's long gone out of town. Because Maggie was here when they left town. So those folks are long gone. And then there's one other store. Please let me pet you. Why can't I pet the dog? I need to finish the sheet for Elaine. Wait, which sheet? What? Why is there a $25,000 diamond ring in the desert road? Oh, I think this is a lore moment. I think that's actually a lore moment. I think that's we have that. That sheet exists. That's part of, like, that's my job to update. Let's work together on that instead of you doing your own. That exists in admin drive. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't tell me and that's supposed to be my job, so I'll, we'll work with that. Okay, so here's the government one with the government stuff.
You know Tina's sister, Janie?
It probably bears better focus to update the one that already exists than make a new one, but yeah, that's fair. Because there is a shared drive of all the stuff that we use to run the county that should have everything on it, so we can move whatever. If, like, let's see which one's at the better state and merge them and have it live on the admin drive. Because that was one of our biggest problems when we lost pre that shared drive. We lost an admin and they took all their documents with them. Which was fine because they were shitty documents and we needed to remake them anyway, but like, it sucked. The railroad. I shouldn't be able to do this. Train company. Let me do it. The Calico County RP shared drive. I'm saying we made, no, not you. Pre that drive existing. That was why I made that drive. Was because what's his face bounced and we lost all his documents. And it was like the rules and shit. This was in the like, when, this is when, yeah, we did already have that, but that's fine. If there's a new version, let's just make sure it's up to date and in the space that the folks who need it to do their jobs can see it. Yeah, for sure. Hold on. Yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, it's super easy to do. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. How is that a simple dance? There we go. I think I like cheerful as my dance. I think cheerful is my dance. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's easy enough to make sure we're all kept up on it and it's all simple. Does anyone play the spoons? I don't think anyone plays the spoons. I'd play the spoons. Oh, I forgot to try and buy a lantern now that I've ditched my what's it called? My other repeaters. I'll have to do that in the general store. All right, our last stop, I think, on the tour for this evening for Maggie. And then she'll try to live some normal life. Saint Denis. I need to fix that. Or mix it up. That's been driving me nutty. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't need to own it. My point is just some of that already existed, and it's probably going to be simpler / easier to shove them together. I'm just surprised because claiming I made that together. Yeah, like, it's silly to duplicate efforts because I was literally going to go put this into the spreadsheet I knew about at the end of stream. So I'm glad you said something because then it can go into something that makes a little more sense. One day. One day my home. Never ever. She's never gonna be able to. That's not even Braithwaite, that's the other manor, but look at how pretty it is. How pretty would it be? I have a character idea that does not exist. With, yeah, see, this is nothing. That's not... Furniture stock, I have nothing to do with that kind of stuff. That is so flame in the architect role that is so beyond my comprehension, where I would ask more questions and be helpful. But, like, stores and stuff is something we've been talking about for a couple days, like, making sure we're back up to date and reworked on. Oh, God, no thank you. You can have that one. I have this character idea that does not... It can't happen because there's, like... It would have to be that everyone just agrees that they never saw this character before. Because I needed to have a lot of money, and I can't do that without, like, obviously playing and earning money, which means I have to interact with characters, which means it defeats the purpose of the character. But I want this character that just waltzes in, like, off the boat from Europe or something, and she's got a shit ton of money, and she just buys Braithwaite and is, like, giving loans and shit. Like, I have this vision for this character, but there's no way I can do it without, like, I have to play the character and get all the money, but then what, like, I change her hair and her face and I start interacting with people after that? Like, it doesn't work that way because she can't be this, like, mysterious new person coming into county with all those resources. Who's shooting at me? Who's shooting? That was weird. That was a weird one. That was a strange interaction. Actually, perhaps, before I get too involved in Saint Denis, perhaps this is where I take my quick AFK and, like, refill my tea and stuff. Would y'all be okay if I did that? Real quick? Just so I can, like, take care of my actual human body for a brief moment? No, I mean, yes, not okay. Alright. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna go do this for 1 second. Alright, fine, if you must, yeah. Let me, because it's been an hour 45, so let me, before I get too dove into this, I'm gonna send my horse off into the river, apparently, and spin around, because that's still a bug that exists. And, maybe just pop myself down by the side of this little pond for a moment and get lost in thought. That is my way. So, like, if you're not super familiar with roleplay, the way that a lot of people say, like, either I'm not here, I'm not paying attention is in my head, or like, hey, there's a voice in my head, meaning, like, I have to talk to somebody in real life, so I can't roleplay right now. I use Lost in Thought because it's a little less aggressive. Yeah, status, Lost in Thought. So it's like, that's AFK for me. It's gets the same general point across, but I think it's kind of nice. Mixed. How do I sit down? Isn't it Lost in Bald Thoughts? Is it sit ground? I think I like sit ground 2 for women. Yeah. We're lost in thought with our hand in the mud. Then I'll have to aggressively clear that. Lost in thoughts mods. You can let that through. That's fine. I'm gonna allow it because it's funny as hell. Thank you, Pixel. I appreciate it. I appreciate you approving that. All right, I'm gonna be lost in thought for just a minute. We'll look at some pretty lights. and we'll AFK for just a moment. And as the screen says, I will be right back. I'm just gonna refill my water and stretch and all that kind of stuff. You should too, so please take care of yourselves. I will be right back, predictably enough. Okay, bye. Okay, I said I'd be right back. And we are indeed right back. Give me just a second. Okay. We are going back to the games. And we'll pause our little music here. And we will hit clear status about 87 bazillion times. All right. And we'll get up magically, just like Barbie. Is this gonna get me in? This thing gonna... You know what I realized? I've been getting paid this whole time. Delightful. The one time Maggie actually does ranger shit that is like the direct responsibility of both my out-of-county and in-county jobs. And she's not on duty the whole time. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. I'm so good at this. Hello, I am government. Alrighty. Somewhere out here, I think, is the stable store. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, that's right. It was here. I'm confused why these are both listed as the same business names. So we'll say Saint Denis Stables. Are empty. Got our horses. I would love to put a proposal / question to my calico brethren, and that is, what should my next horse be? I'm always confused about what horse to have for everything. Alright, our blacksmith has a lasso, cleavers, plant trimmers. I think this was the syndicate one. A mule. I have a mule, but she's really slow. I have a mule. I can't do police work on a mule is the only problem. But this door doesn't open anymore? Oh, that's right. They wanted the lock on this one, so you had to walk in the other door. Whatever. Pretty sure one of them can't even be here anymore. I have a mule and her name is Rocky because she makes the same sounds my dog Rocky makes, which is huh. Okay. Where are we gonna go next? Nothing here. It's funny, I've never done coach delivery missions. Gunsmith, I'm not concerned about. Doctor is fine. Okay, let's see. Bill sat there smoking. No, I'm just saying, like, as far as businesses Maggie needs to check on. Businesses Maggie needs to check on. I understand that the gunsmith is well stocked and fine. So it is not something she needs to concern herself with. I was just thinking about like what businesses do I have to check in on, because there's like the in-character component of this that is, it is literally her job, and also there is the, oh cool, this is admin work. This is stuff that I can do, and along the way I just might find my friends. Oh, this salon has some memories. Why does this hitching post not work? Let me park my damn horse. Please. Red Dead, I beg of you. Horse parking. Oh, come on. What? Hello? Volk? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
What are you doing out here? Without a shirt on, most of all.
I was out hunting in swamps. Needed more bullets. Coming down to the gunsmith to get more bullets.
Alright. I don't think I've ever seen you this far off duty.
Oh, I'm on duty. I'm the only one working. See the badge?
I do. I have my badge on as well.
Right.
So how are you the only one working?
Well, I'm the only one answering calls.
What call?
The bank robbery in Valentine.
Oh, I'm not sure why I didn't get that call. I checked. I am clocked in as of now.
Must be something to do with your badge being, you know, made out of tin or paper or something.
Alright, keep saying my badge isn't real. I'm gonna go on running the businesses.
Uh-huh.
Asshole. Why has Volk got to stick up his ass about Maggie today? She's mad at him. Whatever, dog. Okay. Let us check on Bastille Saloon. I don't remember. Oh, they have blackjack as... Is this blackjack or poker? Which one is it? Why is it 2? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Empty, but that is unsurprising given the former proprietors. Saloon. Bastille. We will figure out what to do with that one. Okay. We will do that. And I think we got 2 more businesses to check on down here. Because there was the saloon, and then there was... That's the pharmacy. This is the bakery, which I don't think anybody even owns now. The apothecary was somewhere. Ugh. No, thank you. Check that. That's funny. I don't even know if I distinctly know where... There it is. Olive's Beguiling Botanicals. I was going to say I couldn't figure out where that was. I don't think anybody ended up with the bakery, if I remember correctly. No, don't quote me on any of this. They did because they wanted to do like weed brownies and shit. I remember that now. Place to enjoy bakes and be baked. Enter the bakery. This is a fun Y map though. I like this one a lot, especially since it was Lone Star Cookies. So bakery is pretty low. We need to what else? Yeah, there's this store that is absolutely not being run anymore because that person got deported out of county harder than you possibly could. Sent to Mexico. Mexico didn't want him. Sent to the future and therefore sent to outer space. Truly could not be more outside of county than is humanly possible at this point. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Sometimes you just gotta throw yourself at the fence. Further gas station, there's blood that are muddied that lead from the mark to the crossroad before becoming too trampled on. I think that is an old scene. Crazy idea. I don't believe that that is accurate anymore. I'm calling on your horse's extended warranty. Thank you, Fox. House of Orange Roses. Okay. There's actually a lot in here. Tea and sugar and more tea and berries. I love this. Okay, this is beautiful. Apothecary is still great. But that makes sense. Because Olive is great. And Olive would never have left this to go astray, especially since this was like so we got ceiling fans. Look at this shit. Everyone hangs out in Valentine. Valentine doesn't have ceiling fans. Come on now. Mind the lilies, they bite. It's funny. What a beautiful little space. Look at this. Could have like a whole little party out here. Maybe we will. Can't knock this over, can I? No. Maybe we'll have a little party out here. Doink. Oh, yeah. The chairs aren't even movable. We're definitely having a party out here. See which way my horse picks. Let's play a fun game called Horse AI. Right through the part he said he couldn't go through. There he is. Good boy. What I need is to see about a new pistol. So I've checked all of that. I still have Van Horn, Ansburg, and then out in Lawless Land to check in on, but I don't think that's going to be the vibe for tonight. I think we are going to the gun store. See about replacing her pistol. And then we'll see what we get up to. Perhaps we'll find some adventure. Meow. Meow. The spinning. I always forget about the spinning. Stop spinning, Maggie, please. What a good boy. I'm getting on Warren. I'm brushing him. Bulk be damned. She's a thief, and by thief I mean she's brushing other people's horses. Just visited with her favorite horse that isn't hers.
I did some painting on it and it was
Right,
like,
right.
it's now exotic.
I also saw you you put up a thing on the flyer to drop the price.
Yeah, the economy's shifted, so I capped everything. So my exotic guns are all 1,000. This one is not 1,000 because it's a shotgun, so it doesn't need to be 1,000.
Right, but I would think with all that woodworking on it, everything would be pretty penny. But that's still mighty generous.
It's like $300, I think. I can't even remember.
Look at Vol. He's in his outdoor outfit.
I am.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Hi.
All right, Bill. I will get out of your hair though. Thank you very much for the customizations.
Yeah, no problem. Enjoy.
Just glad.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. Hey, Volt.
What can I do for you?
Did I do something to you that you've
Not
been
at all.
so nasty?
I haven't been nasty to you, ma'am, all day. I've been polite, professional, and just doing what I need to do.
You barely talking to me.
Oh, I got a lot on my mind, you know.
All right, well, it doesn't seem like you want to be around me.
To be honest, ma'am, I probably shouldn't be around anybody right now. I'm just working through some things. I mean, no
Alright.
disrespect by that.
All right. Well,
Alright.
you know where to find me if you need me.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day, Ranger Glad.
You too. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Sorry about that.
hi.
Hi. When you have a moment, I have a question about products, but I'm not in any rush. If you're in the middle of something, please take your time.
I can talk and work.
Well, so I had a revolver that I can't remember how to pronounce it, but it started with an S. And
Okay.
Schofield. Anyway, I had this revolver, and it got stolen off me. And I'm looking for a replacement, but I'm not really sure which type to get. I love the fucking frantic
Do you
leg
want
movement
a
while
different
customizing.
Do you want the same revolver?
I don't know. I don't really know a ton about the differences between them. I got that one as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what the benefits or pros and cons would be, really. I'd like the same. I like the way it worked. I like the way it looked, but I didn't know if there's anything better.
Yeah, I can definitely make some recommendations.
All right.
Just finish making this thing.
Yeah,
pretty.
sure. Do what you need to do.
I think I'm making it pretty. I could be not making it pretty. We'll find out.
Y'all, this is Yeti. This is Yeti's character. Lan.
Okay, if these changes stick, then this thing should be quite nice. Let's find out.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
There you go.
For me?
Yeah, so I took it out to show is his name Vox?
Ah, Volk.
Volk, okay, yeah. So I kind of forgot what we have priced down for those, and that was the last one, so enjoy.
Well, all right. What the fuck? What the fuck? Now I'm not gonna be able to carry any more weapons, though. Shit. Okay.
So revolver wise, we have two that I'd recommend. You have a Lamat and you have a Navy.
All right. Anything major in terms of how they behave for differences between them?
Well, I was going to give you them both. Do you have room for them both? And then you can
I don't
climb out.
think I do, actually.
Okay, well, if you put your weapons on your horse, then I will...
Yeah, I'll do that. Hold on.
You can try them before you buy them.
in before I accidentally dismiss my horse and lose my fucking nice ass Carcano. Alright. B. I will put my bow and my repeater and this guy in there. All right, I should be all set.
There you go. So you have a Lamat and a Navy. The Navy's
Alright, so
pretty
this is the
standard.
Navy.
It's quite juicy. The Lamat specialty is that it's also a shotgun.
Interesting.
If you want, you can come out back and we have a garden that you can shoot in. It's
Oh, all
like a
right, yeah.
private area.
You have a garden you can shoot in, so you're not just shooting locals. That seems fair. Keys. He's so tall. Why is Bill so tall?
So yeah, just shoot anything, wall,
All
plant.
right. Fair enough. Thank you. Okay, so this is the Lamat.
If you have shotgun shells, the Lamat will also fire those.
All right, I don't think I have any, but that's good to know.
I can get you some.
Oh no, I don't. He's so nice. Why is he so nice? I think. I like the Navy better. I think. Oh my gosh, Van, it is so much fun. I appreciate and like GTA RP.
Yeah, you gotta aim, think about flexing your B muscle. You need to load the ammo, like the shotgun shells.
Yeah, that helped, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, yes.
It is so fun, Van. It is. I cannot tell you enough.
Think about holding your shift muscle and activating the ammo.
Oh. That's not working for me for some reason.
Let me
Yeah,
go
it's
off
really
and find
slow
out.
paced, but it's really fun. I definitely used. I'm sorry, Mr. Barber. I'm actually getting a call for the police. So can I give these back to you for a little bit? And
You
I'll,
can hang on to them and then bring whichever one you don't want to keep back. I don't mind. I have
are you
plenty
sure?
in stock.
I'm afraid. So admittedly, I'm a
No,
little
no.
afraid that if I leave stuff on my horse, I won't get that back. You know how we've been having that sort of oddity lately. So if it's all the
Hasn't
same to
been an
you,
issue for a
I
while.
will pass these back your way.
Yeah, okay. You can do that.
And give 7. Thank you so much. I promise I will be back. I just need to take care of this very briefly.
Yep. No
All
problem.
right, you have a good one. All right, shit. I need to put my weapons back on because we had. I can't carry any more items. Shit, I'm gonna have to get rid of the repeater. You can get carbine repeaters every 5 seconds, so that's fine. Just gonna drop that. It's not special. And then I am going to start to put stuff in my storage, honestly. Wait. You can't carry more items. Why can't I carry any more? I'm very upset right now. I thought it was for inclusive of bows. I am not an unladen swallow. Oh, no, this was a... Fuck, okay. Slower. It's interesting. So for example, like you can't just pick up your phone and call somebody, right? Okay. No horse dismissing is what I have to figure out how to do. Valentine, I'll go deal with. So like you can't just pick up the phone and call somebody, you have to like go check your telegrams. And so for example, if I don't check my telegrams as not technically a police officer, but sort of a police officer, I don't know what to do. So it's a little bit slower paced in terms of that. I think it's really fun and really like, and just sometimes it's silly, sometimes it's serious, and it's really nicely sort of escapist for me. In that it's not, like I say this all the time, like I've played a little bit of GTA RP, I enjoy it, but like, why would I escape the real world by role-playing in a fake version of this exact real world? Like, I don't want to have to check Twitter in my game, and that's not a knock on GTA, some people love it, I understand how fun it is, but there's something just a little bit off the norm from this. Who left the repeater on the floor? It's me, because I can't put all my stuff back. It wouldn't let me pick up my bow off my horse, because I can't carry anymore. So I had to drop my repeater because it's the only thing I have that's not customized. But then I still couldn't take my bow back, and I'm kind of pissed about it, honestly. More of the criminal side, since the slower communication in Red Dead would also mean slower police response. That's very true. Yeah, for sure. It's interesting because what a lot of people have kind of gone around to do is, like, you can see in the corner someone needs your help. We do have instant alerts for police, and while yes, that's a little immersion breaky, otherwise someone would have to like run to a town and be like, help, help, someone's robbing the bank, right? Like, it's a telegram that we get, or like someone came and yelled for us. So the response is a little slower because we're not driving there, but I think the map size is sort of adjusted to help with that. And then one of the things that a lot of our criminals will do if they're, for example, like robbing a bank, is they will, they'll like take a hostage so that their time killer while they wait for the police to like walk up to this bank robbery is that they're like talking to their hostage. It's really interesting. Yeah, cases take a few days. Yeah, there's more of like an investigative portion of it where it's not just, oh, someone took a picture on their phone of you doing this. It's like you went and talked to them. Like, we've been chasing a criminal for 2 or 3 days, and it's like every night when people log on, this criminal does like a little bit more stuff and like leaves a note or robs a bank, and then you have to go talk to people and you figure it out. And we just figured out the guy's name like yesterday. It was very cool. It's pretty fun. If you ever want to try it, I know you saw the exclamation point calico already, so if you would ever like to try it, we are a pretty welcoming community for new players. We'll teach you what you need to know, especially if oh, I won't spoil it for you then, Lost. Especially if like Red Dead RP specifically is new. It's fairly similar, but there's little nuances. You'd be more than welcome to come hang with us if you'd like. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Calico is actually the first place I really spent a lot of serious time role-playing, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I think it is because of the pace of Red Dead versus GTA. You know, I have not played L.A. Noire. They even let me play for a while. Fox, you know we'd let you play again. There is also something really fun about being able to cross our country in cinematic mode and not having to worry about it. Fox, we love having you. It's also very fun, and I don't know if this is necessarily true in GTA because I just don't have as much experience, man, but like people sort of invent their own jobs in addition to like the whitelisted role-based jobs that come in the server too. So like, oh, I have to come back for weapon work, Yeti, because I'm so mad about that fucking pistol. But like, there is no technical like transportation system. I guess there's a train now, but there wasn't always. And someone just invented the concept of like, I own a coach wagon, so you can, you know, come buy a coach ride from me. I'm gonna go from Valentine to Blackwater, and like, they just sell coach rides. And it's not technically like a role-based job. It's just a thing. I love that this is canonically Maggie like drinking a full glass of chocolate milk and breaking it on the side of the road. That kills me. Bill's side hustle is hunting tours. That's right. Bill does the hunting stuff. Yeah, exactly. Real businessman. Just kind of making it up. Like, we have things that have whitelisted roles. My horse is so upset. Shit. Come on, buddy. We got a police response to... I should have taken my buggy. That's my fault. Yeah, you can just... You could entirely just have a character that comes around in town and like hunts wildlife and talks to people sometimes and then goes back out hunting. I have a character that is kind of by accident does that. Maggie is for sure my sort of main, but my other character I really like a lot too. I'm still working on her from a development perspective. But yeah, it's super, super fun. I can't hype it up enough. How does the investigation work though? Wouldn't that rely on a high player count to be able to talk to people about the crime committed? So the thing we do have that is, again, like sort of immersion breaky, but not really, is the police do have a reporting system that you can access from any office. So in theory, you know, there's someone like being a courier between the offices in different cities or whatever. But like what it is online is that they're all connected, and like we have a Discord that Law can post in and our reports go there. And so I guess in the real concept of how this would work in 1899, the answer would be that someone is like taking their printing press and like printing this up and running a flyer to each of the cities. But that doesn't exist. That would take too long and it would be a little less fun. So we suspend disbelief just a little bit. I cannot dismiss this horse. Hey. I miss all the fun?
Nah, you didn't. There's just a note on this tree.
Oh, I can't see it.
I know, let me read it to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sometimes stuff like desyncs like this. You know I can't see it? What?
I know I had to refresh my own eyes to see it.
Oh, alright.
Hello, exclamation mark, Ranger V, period. I hope you're, Y-O-U-R, having a great day. You, letter U, remember the first call you, letter U, ever had. I've been in the shadows, period. Silver-haired man is just an distraction.
Interesting.
So, whoever this is, they might be a criminal mastermind, but they are a literary moron.
Yeah, well, some of the best criminal masterminds are not quite literate. Do you remember what your first call was?
Well, if I know my first call here, it's been a long time since that happened.
I'm trying to think about when you moved here. Wasn't it like the cartel or the regulators or something? Like, it was something in Armadillo was our first big case.
Right, but why was my first ever call? You remember the first call you ever had? Well, it wasn't here at this light pole.
I don't think so, no.
I put a copy of that note in your private telegram so you can see the punctuation and such.
Oh, all right,
Last
thank
time
you.
we had somebody
See,
with
Van,
these
like, oh,
stupid note.
I put it in the telegram,
It was
says
an
like
anagram
Discord.
that we had to unscramble, so I don't know if it means something. So I
That's
did a direct
right.
copy. But Ranger V, I'm not a ranger anymore, and nobody calls me Ranger V.
So there are actual in-game telegrams. We tend to call Discord the newspaper,
I
but
hope
like,
you're
hey, I DM'd it to you is
having a
sometimes your
great
private
day.
telegrams kind of thing. There is very interesting punctuation here. I hope. Hello, Ranger V. I hope you're having a great day. You remember the first call you had. I've been in the shadows.
Not I've been in the shadow. The silver-haired man is just an distraction. I don't. Maybe our culprit is, not an English as a first language person. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. That wasn't your first call out here, though. The first thing I thought of was that crazy doctor, Dr. Ming. But that wasn't your first call either.
I'm trying to remember what my first call ever was.
It's a little bit wishy-washy. Like, for example, when I'm meeting a new player and I want to tell them to like check the Discord, it's like, don't forget that newspaper, right? Like,
between the two.
What was that?
We lost the MDT system in a fire before the new one replaced it.
That's right. All those notebooks burned up.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Well, I don't even think you were using that for calls originally.
No, we were just using a form of a newspaper. And
yeah, I was gonna say, it was that newspaper that we kept crumpling up and passing around.
Right.
Oh, how times have changed.
Yeah, there was no one here when I got here, and I had to I had to close and reopen my eyes in order to see the note. So that's why I transcribed it to you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Why do you think he'd leave the note here instead of just on your desk?
Oh, have you seen my desk or my door? Or not even? It's not even my office anymore. Come with me.
Oh, it's your office. You know that. I'm not leaving my boy in the rain. I'm not leaving my boy in the rain.
There were scratches and left trying to like force entry into the office up there.
Why? Like,
hell if I know. It don't look like they got in, but it looks like somebody was trying to get into the office.
Interested. Why are these locals so rude?
Because Ranger Glass,
Yeah.
the world sucks.
Oh, he's grumpy gills in the rain, isn't he? Look at that grumpy boy. Scratches and marks on door. All right. I haven't been up here since yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed it earlier. I noticed it, but I don't think anybody actually...
Thanks for being you. Sorry I was in the middle of a scene when you gave those bits. I appreciate you. It's always a joy to have you here. Anything on the desk?
I don't know. I haven't even sat at my desk. Or the desk.
Volk, you know it's your desk. There's just a process for bringing you back.
Well, ain't nothing over here that I see. Check the cabinets. Hang on.
Why is this file cabinet like Vanta black all of a sudden? I like our little clipboards on the wall. I need a thing of like red conspiracy string in between these.
Guess I can't open them. Guess they're locked.
What are you looking for?
See if anything's missing.
It's flex that G muscle for the inventory. It's not in those cabinets anymore.
No, I was just checking to see if the physical cabinets had anything missing.
Okay. I do think it's really funny that the ranger office can look out, but no one can look in. What do you think someone wanted in here?
I don't know. Jackass's elephant rifle's still there.
It's still here, right?
It's still in there, yeah.
Jackass's rifle. What a fine piece of luck. Alright, well, I'm
I'll
not
be honest,
sure.
I ain't got no clue who this asshole is. Seems to be playing with me, though.
Yeah, he really seems glad or unhappy to see you again. I can't tell.
I don't know. He was the one that tried to rob you the other night when he was stammering on about a code. And I think the reason he did it right there is because it is in clear view of this office. It's a mockery.
It wasn't in view of this office, though.
The that note was left
Oh,
on
the
that
note.
pole.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant him robbing me. I was like, that was down by the train tracks.
No, that note was left on that pole right in clear view of this office.
That
takes
is
some
very
balls.
true. I don't know.
Oh, what a fine piece of luck, as the wall says.
What a fine piece of luck.
Just another scrap of paper in whatever this case is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I'm still trying to figure out who the hell took my pistol. Because I ain't seen him around since.
You got a APB out for him?
I made a report. I don't know what an APB is, but I did make a report, and I expect that marshals would read those reports.
It is an acronym that stands for All Points Bulletin.
I ain't never heard anything like that in our time, but
It means that all lawmen should be on the lookout, as in all points of check, be on the lookout for this person.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that putting in a report means that marshals are looking out for it, but I don't know if our marshals are actually checking their reports.
I read your report. I have not seen this gentleman in brown and green, but I will make sure that all the little pups stay on top of it as well.
Well, thank you, Bo.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at,
this
man.
evening, Ranger Lass?
I don't think so.
All right.
I gotta figure out what I need to do about that pistol. I was out with Mr. Barber at his shop. That's why I was going in, was to get a new pistol. And I was trying them out when I got the police telegram, so. Do you have one you like for pistols?
I like the M1899, but that's just me.
Yeah, mine doesn't fit in my holster right.
It's all right. It's sized in my coat.
Mine's not. That's what's frustrating. My coat goes up over it. So I'm looking for something that doesn't fall out. Honestly, it just clips in with the holster and it makes me really upset. So I need a pistol I can use. That's the entire reason I want to do this.
Well, I used to carry a double action. I actually might have one if you want to try.
I would feel quite bad if I spent all that trouble with Mr. Barber and then did not, you know, patronize his business.
Tell you what, let me get you my pistol. Give it a shot, and if you like it, go buy one from him and return me.
All right. I already have too many weapons. I gotta go put some stuff in my deposit box before I take too many weapons on, so give me just a moment.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, are we both going to the same place? Just like Bolo. Yeah, that's what I was pointing out delicately is. But he also used to do GTA, used to be law lead for GTA, so I think it's more automatic for him to just say stuff like APB. Up slots by 3. G. Use your safe box. This guy in there. Oh, you're good. I think it's just because you're in the habit of GTA law as well. But I always assumed. So I've got that guy
Son of a bitch.
in here. What's wrong?
Just got a call.
Wait, oh, hold on. I'll come with you. Hold on. Hank! Come on, Hank! Where's this call? Oh, right by the river. Let's go. It's fun, Lost. It's definitely like a rollicking good time. I'm gonna be honest. I really enjoy GTA 5. Oh shit, he's out of... Hold on. Okay. And then can I feed him? Shit, fuck. No. No! Come on, I need a horse! Fuck! Come on, buddy. Come on, little buddy. Yeah, I actually, 5 was the only one I've ever played, and I enjoyed it. What happened to the horse? He was out of stamina, and I meant to feed him, which would help him get his stamina back. Basically, like, he ran out of gas, so to speak. So the two things, actually, what's really funny is the horse is out of gas, yeah. Behind the Maggie icon is the stats for your horse as well as for your own health. I'll have to move her over a little bit for next stream. But the, what was I gonna say? There's like stamina and health for your horse because your horse can get shot. Your horse can run out of energy, you know, all sorts of that stuff. So my horse ran out of stamina. Why he run? Oh, because I sent him away. I meant to hit feed, the button to feed him, and I hit flee, which makes him leave you. Because sometimes you don't want to be in a situation where your horse is in danger. Yeah, I misclicked. I had a, what we call here in county, a muscle twitch. And I sent my horse away instead of feeding him because I am an idiot. Oh well. And now Volk's gonna make fun of Maggie because she got to the call late. Gonna be a whole thing. Oh yeah, exactly. We also figured out. What the hell is happening? What is he doing? What'd you see?
Got a blood trail.
I see that now, yeah. West into the river?
That's why I was looking out over the river to see what the hell I could see.
Lead down over the edge.
Oh, fuck.
Sounds like the only way there is down.
You stay up here 1 minute. I'm gonna swing around to where you are so I can see you visually.
All right.
Where it is.
All right. Yeah. The other thing we learned, Van, is that, so maybe this is, I don't know if this is true in, like Red Dead, but because your horse is attached to your H key, let's say I have my horse and Volk has his horse. If I go ride Volk's horse and then he presses H, it recalls the horse to him. Ending. Come on. Animations. Greeting.
Ranger, come on down.
All right. Yeah, it's very funny. I learned it because I tried to steal someone's horse as a joke, like just friendly, haha, now I got your buddy. And as soon as they pressed H, their horse immediately recalled. And it was super fun. How are you a GTA role player? What brings you in the Red Dead category this evening? I'm super curious. Oh, Volk, I can't read that. Come on. I got it.
Well, I got a picture of it for evidence.
Oh my god. Okay, so if
Yep.
you can't read that, it says the rock and water be stained red, multiple bodies splayed open, organs scattered across the surrounding area, bits of brain matter are mixed in as well. What? it looks like they got split open after they fell or when they fell? I can't tell.
I think this was staged.
What makes you think of that?
First off, there's that to give a shot to. Second off, look at it. There's blood leaving off the road, over the cliff. If you come over here, there is a dried blood pool into the water. And then
Oh, I didn't see this.
These bodies are cut open, laying right here.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the thing we do in Calico is we try to be as welcoming as possible to new people and, like, include them in as much as we can. So if you ever wanted to join, you'd be welcome. Yeah, I didn't see this dried blood before.
Right, it's dried, which would say to me that this whole area's been staged. I'm going to check a little further.
You would be so very welcome if you wanted to come hang. Oh, I was on the homepage? That's cool. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's, I mean, when you think about it, it's the same relative concept, right? It's Red M and 5M are fairly similar. Oops, we just going for a little swim with that fishy there real quick. We would be happy to let you know. Do you want me to check downstream a little bit?
If you want. I didn't see anything riding up, but I mean, it's worth a second pair of eyes.
It's the pacing of it is definitely a little different. And also the environment is just so freaking beautiful, man. Come on, tell me you wouldn't want to just come live out here by this creek. Ignore the fact that we just said there were bodies in it, but like, ignore that part. Just who doesn't want to live in this environment, even if it's just for my internet escapism purposes? Nothing.
Somebody might have been fishing. I don't know if they saw something because I found a chain mackerel and a bluegill laying on the bank.
Did you see anyone coming in or out of here on your way in?
No, I saw nothing. I only got here about 20 seconds before you, ma'am.
Oh, all right. I'm not sure. Maybe we go check in town, see if anybody's seen anyone coming in with fishing gear.
We're covered in blood. I mean, can't imagine they're stupid enough to,
You think they wouldn't wash off in the river first? I forgot how pretty this rifle is.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say this felt like Joseph Motherly all over again.
Doesn't it feel like Joseph Motherly? What with all the bodies? So Calico has been
That son of a
pretty
bitch,
steadily growing.
We hung him from the gallows.
Give me 1 second. I understand, but I mean, people talk about him so much. You think somebody copycatting him? Right now, we have. Let me tell you.
I don't understand how, because how would somebody know the history of my case files? My case files aren't public. Not all of them.
We have 18 on right now. Yeah,
They're
but
not all public.
right, but everybody knew about Joseph Motherly.
Right, my first call wasn't Joseph Mother. It was me.
Was it really actually Ming?
It was me.
We ebb and flow a little bit, Van, but like
Ming was the one that started all this
we've
shit.
had times with server cap, we've had times with 30, 50. We kind of went through a little bit of a lull recently, and we're building back up, so it's escalating exponentially at the moment. Was Ming really a first call? I thought he wasn't.
He was the first real call, yeah.
It's true.
Son of a
As
bitch
with
ran me
everything,
over,
yes.
ran my foot over. And made
I've
it
been
worse
on the
and
server
worse.
for about a little over a year. Last, like, April, May was when I started playing. And it had just started as a county then. And then a couple of us stepped in with an admin team changeover, and
What
we did
is
some
the
fun stuff.
symbolism of Cumberland Falls?
I'm not sure. You want to go ride up the road a little bit and see if There's nothing on the road by the falls we can't see?
Yeah, this guy's trying to tell me something. Whoever they are.
I was there after the reset for a bit. Here, you want to hop on?
Yeah, I'll take a ride, thanks.
Hank's a pretty good ride.
I would expect to see something back here where they staged it to get down there, but no. Whoa.
Good boy. Volk petted him and said he was a good boy. Volk petted him and said he was a good boy. Maggie had possession of Volk's horse while he was away. And we kept telling War how what a good boy he was. Where'd you go, Volk? Oh. A little camp up here, but it doesn't look like it belongs to anybody.
Still the fire burning, though. That water is deeper than it looks. Be careful.
Maggie just yeets herself off. Everything I had back then other than property, would I still have it now? Yes, if you were after the reset, you would have everything still. Looks like a lot of people camping around here.
Yep.
Yeet.
Maybe those are the bodies we saw.
Maybe.
And maybe whoever did it got all the indigent folk and round them up.
Potentially. That could be where all the people came from. I don't know many people that live around here. Yeah, the reset helped with a lot of that. That was huge, being able to wipe everything and change it out.
That was a 3-star buck.
Alright, canonically Maggie's the better shot, so what do? We go out hunt Volk. Oh my god, it lit up. Oh. Get that buck quick.
Yeah.
Where the hell is this? Oh my god.
Where are we going now?
Way out by the river, sort of by roads. Check your map.
Oh, that's where we were the other night for your,
Yeah, that's right. We did have another criminal out there. Maggie doesn't remember that. Let's try to not run Hank out of gas now. Let's do some speed through the water here, because otherwise you go over. Yeah, a lot of us who play are, like, obviously, like, sort of US afternoon and evening, but also just pretty good about, making sure we include each other without getting too metagamey, right? Like, we'll go into town and, like, find people and be like, I'm gonna go do this. Do you want to come with me? And I think that's core to new players having fun experiences. Because it could be really easy for our friend group to all stay to themselves, and we try not to do that. I think so. I think we're just being left clues. Good boy, Hank. Where the fuck? Is what? Oh, he just goes wherever he wants, huh? This is quite the little... You should not cut this turn. Okay. Ready. Freddy. Go. See now my horse, if you can hear my horse like struggling, he's upset because he's running out of gas. Basically. That is the vibe. Someone's camp is right there. Because the other thing you can do that's, I think, a little bit different than GTA is you can have your own, like, little campground, almost. And you can decorate it yourself with, like, player-crafted furniture and decor and stuff. So even if you don't own a house, you can have your little, like, posse area, which is really nice. Yeah, it's really fun. Maybe when things are a little less hectic, I can show you what that looks like. Okay, buddy, you're okay. Come on. We're almost there. Oh! Nothing. There's definitely a murder kitty in this house sometimes. Please let me up. Oh, Maggie! She's an athlete. He's already in.
Sorry.
Just punches me for no reason. You see anything?
Nothing. I might need to rest my eyes for a second.
Alright, I can go check outside. It would be a pain in the ass if I relogged while streaming. There are no scenes, however, so I will check outside while Volk relogs. Yeah, no, I know, that's fine. This is Maggie checking outside while you disappear for a moment and then load back in. Meh. I remember I originally was like, can I have this as a house? Because it has, like, it's totally ownable as a player house. Except that, yeah, no, for sure. Except that there's a murder kitty that hangs out. There's a cougar that spawns, like, right next to this house. And it would be fitting if all the houses Maggie ever lived in had a cougar spawn right next to it. What is he doing? Sir? friend. Come here, buddy. He's rubbing his oar. He's having a moment. Sir?
Hello?
Yep. Oh, he's beached. I do like when I see more than one viewpoint in a game. Listen, I was kind of making jokes. I might have to... Chat, you didn't see this. I might have to kill this man to get his boat unstuck. Oh no, I can just kick it. Okay, we're good. No, I wanted to go the other way. Come on. I was trying to turn the end, but it seems like all I can do is apply my momentum to him towards the water. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want to get this man in the water. This is my sole mission right now. I know we're investigating crimes, but like, this is super important. Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Come on, buddy. So close. Oh! That did it! That did it! Come on! We're saving him. Well, stop paddling back into it. It's a yeah, this is a local. I'm dedicating all of this energy to a local for no reason. I just really want to help him. I just really want to help this man. I'm part of the government. It's my job to help. I don't think he's savable. Yeah, he's ruining me. Whatever. He's beyond help. That man's boat is very stuck. Did you see anything? Couldn't save him.
Said, do you want me to save him?
All right. Oh no, no, not save him. Not save him from consequences.
Motivation is a powerful motivator.
You can go to hell.
I think he thinks you can go to hell. He's zooming. Yes.
I
Turns
can't wait
out when
till he figures
someone...
out there's a hole in his boat. Too.
Well, that's an unfortunate time to be away from shore, isn't it? So what's in there?
A bunch of cigars, bunch of ashes. He was here.
Cigars. Trying to make
You
sure
want
there's
to take
not,
a look through your other eyes.
there's not two alerts. It's just that one. All right, one moment. In my other eyes.
This is where the madman was sitting the entire time. We're watching the law out the window. Lots
This
of
is where the
cigars
man
burning
was
into the fire.
sitting, watching
Nice
the
fresh
law.
cigar burning on the fireplace.
So it is our man from the other day because this is where we were searching.
Yep, looks like we got a home base for the asshole now.
All right.
I'm just not sure where we get him from.
For an illiterate moron, he appears to have quite a good book collection.
What the hell is that thing? Oh, that's a fish.
Ooh, there's pretty good fishing out here. That's not how you fish, Vault.
Works for me, don't it?
Oh my god. Land. Oh wait, I didn't put that on. I want to try shooting fish. Is he not gonna get his fish? Yeah, true. True, Lost. The illiterate moron might be doing a hello, Chuck Jarvis. How's it going? Good day, beautiful gamers. Hope everybody's doing great today. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope you are doing well, Chuck. Putting this on the back of his horse.
Don't touch more. Go ahead and put it back on your horse if you want to keep it.
I like how he says it to Maggie, like she's gonna keep it as a pet. Oh, he doesn't like fish. Why are we upset? Shh, 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 shh.
See, I told you not to put it on war. See how much Hank hates it?
But why?
Because horses
don't they
hate
like
fish. It's a known
fish?
fact.
I didn't know that fact. Also, did you notice leaving Mr. Barber's that War got a brushing?
No, I didn't.
He was dirty, so I brushed him. Poured a Jim Beam
He's
on
usually
ice and
dirty.
opened a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Correct,
But
Chuck.
thank
That is the right flavor of Doritos. You are 100% correct. I'm very excited
I
for
don't know
you.
why we're being called out to
Cheers.
these sites. Didn't somebody own this house once? Wasn't this where the moonshine runners were going from?
I think
Oh.
Moonshine Runners were here, but I don't think anybody lived here. I think they were all using it as a base.
Wasn't this that island?
It was. You want to go look?
That island was further down. Never mind.
Oh, you're right.
But that French frog gang.
It is the best.
You know Les Ribbit, those people.
Uh-huh. That is another group that got sent absolutely the fuck to space. What a good boy.
By the way, do you carry any horse stimulant on you?
I don't. I know the,
You should.
I know the store in, let me think. I think it was Rhodes had them? Yeah.
I know we should talk to Tom and Valentine and see if he can start making some to keep us in stock.
Tom?
Hey, there's your boyfriend in the canoe.
Oh, he's back
back
already. Maybe I should give him this fish. I'm just gonna fucking drop a fish in a local. Don't shoot his boat. Van, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, it's not gonna let me because he's too far out. What did you do? What the hell did you do that for?
In my defense, I promised I wouldn't shoot his boat. For all we know, he could have been the bad guy.
He was just a man canoeing.
Now he's a man taking a nap in a canoe.
All right. Where are you going next? Who is Tom?
Tom is the gentleman that works at the stables in Valentine.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Besides,
I didn't know if
anybody
anybody
who's
still
gonna row
worked there.
past officers conducting an investigation multiple times is pretty guilty.
That is a fair point. That is a very fair point.
I don't know, back to Valentine, honestly.
All right.
See what kind of crazies they got going on over there.
Back to Valentine.
What about you? Where are you gonna head off?
Probably check in Valentine before I call it for the evening. Not sure. I like those dances War can do. Can you remind me what muscles to flex for that?
Think about your space.
That's right.
And then if you think about your control in said space.
He ain't doing it on space.
Is he trained?
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know. If I hold my space, he holds the space for me.
My space doesn't work. I can't do my tippy tappies. Oh, that's so upsetting. When do you think they'll turn this into a TV show? I don't know.
All right, then back off to Valentine.
Yeah, let's go back.
All right.
I heard in some fun generic Red Dead news, I saw a rumor that there might be an original Red Dead remaster coming. Which would be very cool. I have not actually played Red Dead 1. But I would really love to. Meow. That is pretty freaking exciting to me. You know whether we can use Red M with the RDO standalone? Yes, if you just own the online version, you can still do Red M. Or if you have the like full Red Dead version, even if you're OG Xbox, that's cool. It's on my list. My single player backlog, or like single player story, whatever you want to call it, backlog is so crazy right now. I owe BioShock on the channel. I owe Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, I started games I've started, I haven't finished. My backlog is insane, so I need to get through it. But I actually really want to, at some point, challenge myself to finish the whole Red Dead 2 story. And also, if this remaster is real, it'd be fun to play those in order. Ooh. My squeezy. I apologize for the yawning. It's early for me to be tired. What is wrong with me today? Damn! You have all of that plugged into one thing? Do you have like a switcher or something for... How do you capture some of the older stuff? Because I remember when I was in grad school, I still had my PS2. I still have it. It's somewhere in the house. But I had my PS2 and I had to like buy special component into HDMI switcher cable things. Are those wild? Yeah, those are wild horses. Wow. Wow. How does that cabling stuff work? Check. That is very cool. Yeah, okay, so you have to do like weird cable things. That's fair. Whose horse is this? It's just been sitting in the road. It's pretty. Pretty horse. One at a time. There you go. That deer is hella frozen. Hella frozen.
Didn't you pass me?
Yeah, I went a long way around.
I don't know, but I had enough of this damn guy being a... He's running us all over the county and I'm exhausted of it.
Me too. I love this. I did learn a trick.
How about when we find him, we just hang?
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
Hey, he's been wasting our times, wasting your payroll.
Absolutely. Wait, my payroll, your payroll.
Yeah, but my payroll comes from your payroll.
That's true. Honestly, same. Like, one of the greatest joys I had, like, last week, Chuck, is It was like a Friday night. I didn't have anything to do.
Every bounty that goes
I poured
out,
myself a
every
glass of wine. I
paycheck
didn't
that
stream.
goes,
I
every
just played
pension that
Overwatch by
drops,
myself.
all
It
out
was
of,
delightful.
Uncle Sam's coin purse, which you are in direct control of, I understand.
Well, somewhat. Not entirely. Look how cute she looks just leaning up there. Little sweet Matt. Look, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing as my little picture now. Look at her. The PNG tuber is come to life.
Why is there a horse on the side of that building?
Hand on the hip. I'm not really sure. Ooh, Volk, the parking enforcement's coming back. Because the extra horses like really gum up server resources. The little like the extra fixing up of the horses really makes a difference. Oh, I assume from that statement that you are Canadian, Chuck, because I am in the States and it is 21 here, but I am
It's like, where the hell did war just go?
well over that. I don't know.
Was roped up. Why is this motherfucker doing mime shit?
So there's
Get a job.
there's some... Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciated meeting you. I hope I see you again. Thank you for asking such insightful questions, and I hope I see you around sometime. Did you just tell that man to get a job?
Yeah.
Well, if he was miming, isn't that a job?
No, that's busking, which is against Penal Code 4, subsection 2, letter B.
Okay. There's quite a few people running through town tonight.
Oh yeah, and they run through full speed like they don't give a damn anymore.
Well, not sure. I do really love that this scenario accidentally mirrors Maggie against herself.
It ain't my job to make sure people slow down. I'm gonna just start roping.
I don't think you can do that. I think you have to warn him first.
Hey, slow on down. It's that idiot in a mask. What's his name? Jebediah or Jared or...
Oh, I don't remember. Jack.
Jack and Jebediah. Yeah, he's the Jack.
He said to me that he wore that mask. Akira, thank you very much for the follow. I know who
he
that
told
is.
me that
Thank
he
you
was so
much.
ugly his mama put him in a mask as a boy and he's never been out of it.
Yeah, and I tried telling him about the law that you can't wear the mask in town or else it scares people. And he said that he's so ugly he has to be lit around the law.
Well, I told
How's
him,
it going?
you do anything aggressive and I'm
Good
going
to
to arrest
see
you.
you.
So I would say that riding fast with a mask on is aggressive.
That sounds like a crime, Marshall. It is weird calling you Marshall. I don't want to do that forever.
Powers that be decided it, so it is what it is.
Actually, it was something we decided on a temporary basis.
You the boss.
Given that you were just new to coming back. Oh, well, good morning. I hope you're having a good one.
Like I said, you the boss.
I ain't no boss. I'm a boss-ass
You
bitch.
boss, same as
Bitch,
the old
bitch. That's unkind.
I don't think it's a negative statement.
If I'm the same as the old one, then how did we get any better?
Because you were the same boss as I had previously. Now,
I was not your boss previously.
The old boss is the new boss. Same as the old boss.
I was not your boss, ranges are equals. You just never treated me like that.
Is there anything else I can do for you this evening, Ranger Glass?
I don't think so. I think I'm likely to turn in for the evening.
I gotta see if any of the penguins show up, yell at them to find your broad-voiced killer.
That man with the green and brown outfit.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is that there's a pig riding along with him.
Now that would be silly.
You're the one saying that he belongs on one of them modern fangled movie things.
I didn't say that. I said I couldn't think of anything else to describe him by other than imagine if there was like a frog in the moving pictures and he had just a really strange voice.
Why would there be a frog in the moving pictures?
Think about what a frog would sound like if a frog could talk. What do you think a frog would sound like if it could talk?
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Not quite.
Ribbit. What does a frog sound like to you?
I don't much feel like explaining because when I explained it to Ranger Tyler, he laughed at me.
No, I'm not going to laugh at you. I'm just going
Yes,
to
you
judge you.
are. Exactly. I don't like that.
Well, I'm not going to laugh at you like I promised.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
I don't understand how you got robbed by a frog, but
I just sneezed so hard my head hurts. It was just a real strange sounding voice. That's all it was. What do you mean the other side of county? Where the fuck are you? Don't tell me that. No Metro Gaming. Are you getting into excitement, Flame? Well,
let me guess. He said something
dealing
like,
with a mess.
with absolute power comes absolute
I'm calling it soon. Do you need help?
responsibility, right?
What was that? I'm sorry, folk. I was all mixed up in my head.
I said and let me guess, he said something like, with absolute power comes absolute responsibility or something.
No, that would be entirely too philosophical. He said, do not mistake my kindness for weakness. When he wasn't actually being that kind at all.
Did he croak at you after he spoke?
No.
I still don't understand how he's a frog, and I'm not laughing at you. I don't get it.
I didn't say he was a frog. He said,
He said he was like a frog in one of them moving pictures.
I said his voice sounded like, imagine what a frog would sound like if a frog could talk.
Right, why would a frog talk? I don't get this.
You got no imagination.
You spend your day philosophizing
Literally?
what a frog would sound like if they could talk?
Maybe. I mean, it's not got imagination.
Give me an impression of it.
I really do not want to because I got made fun of so brutally.
And I have not made fun of you once, nor have I laughed at
What?
you. I am trying to simply understand.
You've never made fun of me ever.
Not in this conversation I have. Not at all
Oh,
today I
okay.
haven't.
Well, it was a very strange voice, and that's what I mean by sort of
Can you do
silly
a
and
caricature
imaginative.
of it? Or,
Sure, I will try. Okay, I know
All
this
right.
is the part where I have to do fucking Kermit impression again. He went like, "Give me all your money."
He sounds like a very happy gentleman.
It was very strange. It was quite a voice.
And you said he didn't even rope you.
No. Because I told him that I would give him what I had.
And then you lied to him.
I gave him some of what I had. I didn't
Oh,
tell him
sure, he
I'd give him all of
appreciated
what
that.
I had.
You literally just said to me, I told him I would give him all of what I
What
had.
I had.
What I had is the encompassing all of it. By saying
Nope.
what I had, you are not denoting a smaller subset or a larger totality of it. So it is assumed that it is the totality. Man.
Nope. I was not specific, and therefore I was ambiguous enough to get away with what I needed to get away with.
You are the ambiguous frog?
So are you. We are all the ambiguous frog. We are all Barbara.
Who's Barbara?
I don't know, just came to mind. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my paperwork, and I'm gonna turn in for the night.
All right,
And I will,
I'll turn into a frog.
I will try my best not to. Good night, Ranger Folk.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Holy shit.
Hi there.
Okay. Well, this is where we're gonna call it for our evening. I am gonna park Maggie's happy ass right here for just a second and read while I say thank you so much. Tonight was so much fun. Definitely a different sort of evening. I'm not used to just using the image instead of my camera, but honestly, it's made things a little more relaxed and I don't have to stress so hard about getting ready for stream. So you might see this sometimes. You might see a mix of Cam and Maggie, or we'll just have nights where I'm on Cam all night. We'll see how we feel. We'll take it a day at a time. So I am going to figure out who to raid. Let's see. If anybody from County has gone live. No. That's my first check. And then let me check my general Twitch feed and see who's here. the image works well and we can work on ones that react to points and bits, that's great. I would be super excited for that. Who am I following and who can we send some love to? I haven't decided yet. Hold on. Let's see. I'm struggling. Maggie Glass stickers. I could put a sticker of this up on the I could put a sticker of this up on the store. Actually I should do that before I do GC Excellent. I want to talk to you about something when we get off cast about GCX too. Why don't we go raid Ginger? She's playing a game called Remnant 2. It says Gunslinger Path. I couldn't read. I saw Gunslinger and I was like, oh, that works. So we're gonna raid Ginger Bomb. She's a friend that I know through LAN. And I will not be in on Sunday, but I will be back on Tuesday. We'll hang out in the Discord, we'll do some fun stuff, but I will not be live Sunday night. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night. Thank you for being here. Let's send a raid over Ginger's way. I love y'all tons and tons and tons. This has been so much fun. I really appreciate the flexibility with RP stuff that I can do just sort of the image and get away without a camera for the night. It's been a joy because I don't have to stress. I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you on socials, and I will catch you on Tuesday night for stream. I love you tons and tons. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other, and I will catch you around. Bye, my friends.